My name is Gavin Watts. I'm the Salvation Army officer stationed at the Duralong Transformation Centre. It really is a place where people find their freedom, emotionally, physically and spiritually. The clients here at Duralong Transformation Centre attend groups to do with the 12-step program. It may be groups to do with emotional health. The program here at Duralong really focuses on each area. Groups helping with the emotional health. We have work therapy, rec workers employed to help with bushwalking, to help with tennis, to help with golf, to help with archery. Other expressions of the Salvation Army that we work with is other recovery centres. William Booth Institute in Sydney, we have a great relationship where we talk most days in relation to what's the best for our community and what's the best for their recovery. Sometimes it is Sydney, sometimes it is up here at Duralong in this valley. Other expressions that we work with are community connect centres to do with families that might be doing it tough. We work with the local corps. We send our participants to 6 corps. We believe that as people progress, they're in that transformed life and they're inspiring transformation in others.
My name is Chris and I work at the Duralong Transformation Centre. I'm currently serving as the ministry and family worker here and have been doing that since about January 2018. But in short, I would say it would be offering practical and spiritual support to our participants, other staff and family members of the people who are here currently. People are willing to explore the spiritual aspects of the program. They're able to really get honest with themselves, look at where they're at in life and look at the relationships that they're engaged with others. And for me, as a part of one of the programs that I do where we look at the step work in the Bible, the framework that's been derived from that within the 12 Steps for Christians really looks at the 12-step program as getting peace with God, getting peace with yourself, and then moving on to having peace with others and maintaining that. So for me, the spiritual aspect of the program is vital to people's recovery. One of the greatest blessings I have in coming back to work at the place where I was transformed, where I was saved, it's a great blessing to see the transformation in people's lives. And when you go on that journey with them and they're trying to change certain aspects of their life, namely the negative things, the addiction, the things where they didn't really know themselves anymore, a lot of the time, and even for myself, not knowing who you are is a big challenge when you are no longer using drugs and alcohol. When you introduce them to a God who loves them, a God who offers forgiveness, when people start to accept and be open to that, it changes all those parts of their life that they've not been able to, I guess, work with. If I had to tell somebody just one thing about the program here at Duralong, I would say that there is hope, there is a future, and you can find freedom in this place.
My name's Paula Jeffries. We're at Duralong Transformation Centre. I work here as a caseworker. And I love every single moment of it. We're working with people that are trying to transform their lives from substance abuse, drug and alcohol and gambling, and I get to experience the joy in seeing them recover. As a caseworker at Duralong, I really come alongside the participant as an individual. I get to journey along with them. We sit down together on a regular basis. I help them along that path to get what they need to transition back into the community. So it's a really amazing experience to be able to do that with somebody. I personally went through the Bridge program. I suppose for me, the journey into addiction started at quite a young age. You know, I look back and I think that I was a teenager and experiencing, dabbling with drugs and alcohol as teenagers do. And from then it spiraled out of control. I felt I had no self-worth. I didn't know where to turn. So I turned to the Salvation Army. I know what the participants are going through, and and I believe wholeheartedly that this program works, and I believe that I'm a living testament of that. I get to see people start to believe in themselves again. I get to see people learn how to develop their character and empower themselves by doing things themselves. It's awesome.